Peace, peace, gratitude, and highest heart love. It's time for the reading of How to Keep Your Heart Healthy and Fit by Paul C. Bragg and Patricia Bragg. I'm your moderator and narrator, Uriel. Highest heart love. So we pick up at, let's see, page 84. The value of raw wheat germ and vitamin E. Nature put into the grain of wheat the raw wheat germ, which contains one of the most valuable vitamins, vitamin E. And now it is coming to the aid of civilized man to help him regain the robust health he has lost through devitalized foods. Dr. Curitin of the University of Illinois, recognized as the greatest living authority on internal and external physical fitness, highly recommends raw wheat germ, little yellowish flakes, wheat germ oil, and vitamin E capsules as a great boost to athletes and others who desire to be in the highest form of physical fitness. Athletic coaches all over the world are following this advice for better performance from their athletes. In my opinion, raw wheat germ, oil, and vitamin E should be included in the nutritional program of everyone, not just athletes. I recommend capsule form as the gelatin capsule, the oil never becomes rancid. In the refinement of white flour and the raw wheat germ is removed. The millers know that the wheat germ is an oily, fragile, natural capsule and will go rancid quickly. Commercial food demands a long shelf life. Mrs. Average Housewife demands that everything she buys will never spoil. That is why so many American foods are refined and why more than 700 chemicals are used to preserve them. Live, living, vital foods are perishable and spoil very quickly. So we have been ignorant, foolish, and almost idiotic in allowing various foods to be tampered with and their vital and essential elements taken out of them. Some of this is done by so called refinements, or in some cases, sold in different forms. And we are buying and eating the depleted, devitalized material that remains. Nature will not stand for, and our hearts and bodies suffer. Peace, gratitude, thank you. Favorite, favorite Bragg pep drink. On mornings when I have natural whole grain cereal, I slice a banana over the cereal, add honey, and then soya milk. I use a heaping teaspoonful of pure soybean powder mixed with 1/2 glass of cold distilled water. It's delicious as well as healthful. Even more delicious is the blended energy drink which I have once a day. At our home, it is called our favorite pep drink. Here is the recipe. And he shows the recipe right here, and I'll read it off. Feast, feast. Bragg pep drink. 1 teaspoon brewer's yeast. 1 teaspoon pure vanilla. 2 tablespoons raw wheat germ. 1 tablespoon pure soy powder. 1 banana. Any fresh ripe fruit in season. 1 teaspoon honey. 1 tablespoon of lecithin, powder or liquid if available. Prepare ingredients in blender. Add above ingredients in enough cold distilled water or the juice of 2 or 3 freshly squeezed oranges and blend into a delicious, healthful, energizing drink. Thank you guys for being here and reading with us. This is awesome. We are doing it. That's it. Once you try this, you will understand why we call it our pep drink. It fills you with pep and energy and zest for living. It is really a meal in itself, and I usually take it for breakfast or lunch as a mid afternoon pickup. The importance of calcium in the heart fitness. Most people associate calcium with the teeth and bones, which is correct, as a deficiency of this important mineral will bring on a serious condition of the bones and the teeth. Calcium is also very important for the nerves of the body, and many people suffer from leg cramps due to a calcium deficiency. We see this a lot in athletes. You have to, because when they're exerting force and running around and jumping and using all these 600 plus muscles in the body, those actions of the muscle contraction and relaxing starts to deplete the VO2 oxygen. So that's why it's important to have that calcium, right? A, and calcium plays a very important role in the functioning of the human heart. Calcium is a natural constituent of material that causes the blood to clot. If we did not have calcium in our bloodstream, we would prick a finger with a needle and bleed to death. Every few minutes, the heart is bathed by the calcium of the body chemistry. It is important to the very life of the heart's activity. Being the most powerful muscle in the entire body, the heart requires adequate calcium for its normal functioning. Now consider the shocking condition that 85% of American people are deficient in calcium. Milk, a carrier of saturated fats. Nearly everyone has the idea that he drinks milk, the problem of calcium deficiency will be solved. This is not completely true. In the first place, practically all the milk in the United States is pasteurized, which reduces the availability of the milk's calcium. Dr. Harold D. Lynch, author, researcher, and physician of Evansville, Indiana, said recently that the almost fanatic use of milk as beverage has added more complications than benefits to child nutrition. He stated that milk may often be a primary cause of poor nutrition in children. To be properly utilized in the body chemistry, calcium must have a proportionate amount of phosphorus and vitamin A and D, which increases the ability of the body to absorb calcium. That's very important for it to absorb. All right, to get it in us. Thank you guys for being here. This is awesome. Hi, is Heartland. Hello. Dankeschön. Whole milk, as we have discovered, is a carrier of large amounts of saturated fats, cholesterol. When consumed in excessive amounts, it may lead to arteriosclerosis. In my opinion, excessive amounts, it may lead to, in my opinion, food for calves and babies should not be used by adults, that is, if they wish to maintain a healthy heart. There are several very fine sources of calcium other than milk. I believe that raw bone meal is one of the best, as well as eggshell calcium, oyster shell, calcium and bone marrow calcium. Then there is the calcium which is found in corn and in wheat. In fact, as Dr. Lynch pointed out, all natural foods contain appreciable amounts of calcium. The truth about salt. We are doing it. Yes, we're reading How to Keep Your Heart Healthy and Fit by Paul C. Bragg and Patricia Bragg. Live on YouTube. Yes, power to the people. The truth about salt. Would you use sodium, a caustic alkali, to season your food, or chlorine or poisonous gas? Ridiculous questions, you say. Nobody would be foolhardy enough to do that. Of course not. But the shocking truth is, most people do so because they don't know that these powerful chemicals constitute the inorganic crystalline compound salt. For centuries, the expression salt of the earth has been used as a catch all phrase to designate something good and essential. Nothing could be more erroneous for that harmless product that you shake into your food every day may actually bury you. Consider these startling facts. Salt is not a food. There is no more justification for its culinary use than there is for potassium chloride, calcium chloride, barium chloride, or any other harmful chemical to season food. 2. Salt cannot be digested, assimilated, or utilized by the body. Salt has no nutritional value. Salt has no vitamins, no organic minerals, no nutrients of any kind. Instead, it is positively harmful and may bring on troubles in the kidneys, bladder, the heart. That's right. Arteries, veins, and blood vessels. Salt may waterlog the tissues, causing a uh, dropsical condition. 3. Salt may act as a heart poison. It also increases the irritability of the nervous system. And 4. Salt acts to rob calcium from the body and attacks mucus lining throughout the entire gastrointestinal tract. What salt does to blood pressure? What causes high blood pressure? Medical science knows of many causes: tensions, strains, stress, toxic substance such as cigarette and gasoline fumes, food additives, insecticides, sprays, the side effects of drugs, and industrialization are suspect. What can you do to protect yourself from these causative agents? It is well to exclude as many of those harmful agents from your environment as possible. However, there is one cause of high blood pressure which can be remedied. Sodium chloride, common table salt, is the major cause of high blood pressure. Up to now, we have been talking about causing high blood pressure in the normal person. But how about the effects of salt on those millions suffering from our country's most prevalent ailment, overweight? Here is a sensitive area for research because overweight is known to be frequently accompanied by high blood pressure. Is there a link between the overweight individual's high blood pressure and his salt intake? Top medical research say yes. And we'll pause right here. Continue back on page 88. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How to keep your heart healthy, and fit. I'm Uriel Riley. Highest heart, love, and honor. We did it another day, and I'll see you guys all soon, okay? I love y'all. Stay healthy. Remember, go take a walk. Take a walk. See what you see when you look up. Remember to look up. Peace. Oh, yay! Oh, that's love. That's love. We're doing it. Thank you.